Hello guys, welcome to I Am Better. My name is Tinashe and this is Tatenda, and together we are I Am Better.
Hi guys.
Let's meet the viewers. And today guys we have come with a very nice topic. We are going to talk about long distance relationships. I would like to believe that some of us are in this type of relationships, so would like to discuss the disadvantages and the advantages of being in a long distance relationship, as well as different ways that we can engage in or use for us to strengthen these type of relationships.
For every relationship to work, if communication has to be effective in the sense that it has to be mutual and you guys have to understand each other perfectly. So now with two people who are staying in separate locations, just you are relying on technology entirely, your communication. Either you are chatting on telephone conversation or WhatsApp or whatever means of communication that you are using. But all these, they depend on maybe network availability.
Mm-hmm.
That could be an issue that also hinders communication to be effective. Let's say by the time that you want to communicate with your partner, then you face some network challenges, and then your communication is not that good. And also we have another issue that could be a challenge to communication, which is an issue of time zones.
Yes.
If the partners are staying in two different continents, for example, then obviously there is a difference in time zones.
I've seen that, for example, if your partner takes 5 minutes to respond to your text when you are far apart, that can result into a very big problem. If you try to text your partner and it just go one tick, it's a problem. If you text your partner, it goes blue tick, but she or he takes time to respond, it becomes a problem. Just because you are not together, you are far away from each other. So I think that's one of the problems. Then the other thing of being in a long distance relationships, intimacy is also affected. You don't have the space, or you don't have an opportunity to share emotional feelings to each other.
Yes, that could affect relationships in a very negative way. Like for instance, if you are in a relationship and you guys have been staying together, like that type of relationship that you mentioned earlier, where people are now being forced to separate because of circumstances that have just arisen. So now the physical intimacy is affected. So these partners, they need to come up with a way of handling that situation, because in as much as people don't want to talk about it, that the lack of physical intimacy is going to negatively affect even their communication, even their understanding and everything that comes with their relationship.
Yes. Because in most cases, you become independent, each of you, because you used to be together, depending on each other, sharing if it's a pain, you share if it's a good thing, bad thing, everything you were used to sharing. But now that you are staying far from each other, you turn up to become independent. You are now making your own decisions. So this can also affect you in the future. When you come together, now you are staying together, but you are now used of that independence. You are now used of doing your own things. You are now used of telling yourself what and when to do it. But when your partner comes back to you, now that transition to go back into doing things together, it can also be a problem.
Okay, and another challenge that comes with long distance relationships instance, you have been staying together and now you are going to be staying separately, it ultimately means that you are going to be having two residential homes. The one where the other partner is going to remain in there, the one where the other partner is going. So this is likely to result in a financial strain to the partners, and you may need to regularly be traveling to and from
to see each other.
Okay. So that could also increase the burden in terms of costs.
Okay, then the question will come. The question that can come is, now I'm in a long distance relationship. What should I do? To answer that one, I can say, if you can change it, it's good. It's the best thing to do. If you can make yourself come together, stay together, be in the same space, it's the best thing to do. But let's say the circumstance doesn't allow. You need to make sure that you improve on your communication. You need to make sure that you can trust each other. You need to make sure that you support each other. Because you cannot be with me physically, but when you have time, pick up a call, talk to me. When I call you, please answer. When I text you, please answer. Tell me, okay, you know what, sweetheart, currently I'm busy, I'm doing like update. Talk to me. That's the importance of communication. Yes. Tell me what's happening in your life. I tell you what's happening in my life, so it's easier for me to trust in that circumstance.
Yes, it's always good to share each other's schedules, what you've been up to. And I've realized also that with long distance relationships comes loneliness. And loneliness usually occurs where you don't have anyone around you to listen to you or to just ask you how your day has been going on. And sometimes you need to express things once you're looking at the person. It's kind of different when you are on the phone, and you on the phone is difficult to connect with the other person. But anyhow, we just thank God that we've got technology that is assisting in a better way, so that relationships can be maintained over the distances. So now let's move on to discuss about the good things that can come out of a long distance relationship.
If you start your relationships when your partner is already far from you, you have been in that space already of being not in the same space with that person. So the issues that we were talking about, like the trust issue, poor communication, all those things, or those emotional attachment, the loneliness, they won't affect you.
For me, I would say it depends with the stage of the relationship. Sometimes there's a statement that says too much of anything can become boring sometimes. So there are couples that maybe they have been together for the longest time, and because of this they've gotten used so much to each other's company, to an extent that sometimes they annoy each other more often because they are into each other's space more often. So now this distance could do them some good, in the sense that you could get to miss miss the good things of your partner that you didn't value at the time
when you were
together. Yes. So it could bring to your attention the things that are valuable about your partner. For instance, maybe you used to do groceries together, and maybe the other partner was responsible for doing the bed or doing the washing or doing the groceries alone. At other chores that now you can feel the gap that this person is not here, is not around anymore to do this.
To do this with you.
Yes.
Okay, I got your point. So I would like to believe, guys, if you are staying with your partner, you're always together. Sometimes it's important to give each other some me time, so that they can also have time to be in a different environment. They can also have an opportunity to miss you. Then, if you are staying far away from your partner, and if you see that this long distance is killing your relationships, try to be together if you can.
Yes.
Try by all means to make sure that you become together. But I would like to thank you. Because of our time, we would like to continue, but because of our time, we have to end here, guys. Thank you for watching throughout to this point, and please feel free to give us comment so that we can improve in our video quality as well as audio. And if there's any topic that you would like us to do, you are free also to share in the comment section, so that we can also look into those areas and give you what you request.
Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, click the notification button, and come back again. Share this video with your friends, with your family, and you can comment so that we can come again with content that is more valuable to you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Cheers. Let's meet again in the next video.